she neurodivergent? Yes.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta, alongside my co-host Ryan Fran. Today we're here to talk about episode 5 of Daredevil Born Again and episode 3 of The Boys season 5. And before we get too far into that, make sure to go follow us on all of our social media pages, the Popcorn Pod, the Popcorn Studios, Popcorn Pod Gaming, and everywhere else you find us. Go check out the new 2V podcast episode in which me and Ryan draft against them for the best Marvel superheroes. I clearly think I took the cake on that one.
I won.
I had Wolverine and Daredevil and Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
No, I have Daredevil.
Yeah, that's why I correct.
You have the show, but I have Agent Carter and Phil Coulson and Bullseye, Black Widow.
I have Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
I have Nova.
Nova doesn't hold a
Nova
candle.
Click. Sam Alexander would annihilate everybody on
Not
your
Wolverine.
list.
He's Wolverine.
He is Wolverine.
And Magneto could just crush his helmet.
Age-old question. If you split Wolverine perfectly in two, would there be two Wolverines, or would he just heal from one side?
I think he just heals from one side.
Well, which
I think
side?
the other. I don't know.
Whatever, is it just lefty or
What
right?
side? It might be with the brain. Like
Yeah, which side is he? Is he right brain, left brain?
he's right brain, so right-handed.
I guess.
No, he's left-handed.
Is he
So I think it'd
left-handed?
be his left side.
All right. So he grow out of his left side. What happens to the right? Does it just stay there?
It just dies.
Yeah.
Just falls down. You know, this is probably like this has probably already happened in the comics, and people that listen to read the comics or listen to us like these two idiots.
Yeah, these idiots, these morons. If you read issue 738 of edition 28,000, they'd know this. Thanks.
That was like when the people we did like who the best Superman was, and they weren't arguing with us. They were just arguing in the comments of our TikTok.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're stupid." And I was like,
Yeah.
"What'd I do?" And then they added someone else. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's not
If you read the remaster remake of the 1987 special edition Christmas special, you'd actually know. Shut the fuck up. All right, nobody knows that.
Oh, thank you to everyone for the love on our recent TikToks. They did pretty good.
Nice.
Sam thought it was very funny that I opened the one TikTok with starting all with 15 inches of sheer dynamite.
What was that from?
It was the name of the Boys episode, but it had no
okay.
context to why I start off the sentence.
Okay,
like
that's
that.
good. Perfect.
But yeah, before we get too far into it, the Flyers play tonight. This is game 2 in Pittsburgh. By the time this posts, the Flyers will be getting right. Well, it will be the day of the Flyers playing at home for the first time since 2018. What are your thoughts on tonight's game, Ryan?
Flyers in 4.
Flyers in 4?
In 4.
They're sweeping?
They're taking another one because Skinner's dog shit.
He is dog shit.
He's terrible. He's a terrible goalie. They can't stop him. They can't do anything. Just keep playing the same game we did, which was all we're doing is being like fucking bugs. We're just ticking them off and getting them to take penalties.
The fact that Sidney Crosby was in the penalty box twice was
To end the game.
Beautiful.
That's the only reason. Was it Sanheim or who was it?
yeah. Sanheim was like shoving
Yeah,
him.
that's the only. He was like, just get this
And
guy off
Crosby
the
turned
ice.
around and just whacked him.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if it's a 4-on-4. Get Sidney Crosby off the ice, and then you
that's
win.
One less player to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting
That's it.
series. I have it in 5. I think the Flyers lose tonight.
Porter Martone gets a hat trick in game 3.
Flyers win tonight, they sweep.
Yeah.
They lose tonight, goes in 5.
Yeah, they're not coming to Philly and losing. It's not going to happen.
Can you imagine how heartbreaking it would be though if that's how we lose? We win 1 to start off the
Yeah.
series and then go 4 in a row off.
I mean,
It's very possible against Sidney Crosby.
we've both been watching the Pit. If the Flyers lose, the Pit's going to get very, very busy because we're going to Pittsburgh. And we're
just showing
we're
up
wreaking havoc.
for beating up Dr. Robbie.
Yeah, it's going to be like Vancouver back in fucking 2016, wherever that was, and they had the riot and they lost.
Really?
You ever
I
seen
didn't
that?
know
Oh, I forget what I think it was the Stanley Cup they lost in, right?
I don't know.
The Vancouver.
They haven't won shit in years.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I think it was like the first time they came close and they lost on some bullshit.
And they rioted?
Like legit riots. in
God,
Vancouver.
Canadians. It's not in our top 3 sport and we're better than you.
Yeah.
Fucking suckers.
And there was that quote. Remember one of the players was like, clearly we know who the better team is from today. It's like, yeah, it's the one with the gold around their necks. That's
Just because you guys have more shots, played better.
Yeah.
Guess what? Nathan McKinnon misses an entire open net against us. It doesn't have you guys have a cup.
McKinnon sucks. We're beating them in the Stanley Cup. Colorado Avalanche has nothing on the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, not like they're one of the best teams.
No.
I've
I can genuinely see this being like the 22 Phillies. Heartbreaking loss in the
2010 Flyers.
Yeah, that too. Same thing.
Got in on shootout.
Yeah. Cinderella run.
Patrick Kane makes me cry myself to sleep for months.
Jordan Alvarez kills us.
Oh, I just remember sitting in that bar for like 40 minutes in dead silence.
Yeah.
That was sad. Well, let's go to something more joyful. Instead of 3 episodes we're reviewing, we're just doing 2 today, one from the Daredevil and one from the boys. And I think we're going to start off with Daredevil episode 5, which was titled The Grand Design by Angela Barnes. What were your thoughts on this episode?
I remember liking it a lot, but you're going to have to refresh my memory a little bit because I watched it on Tuesday. So it's been...
I pulled up the outline.
Yeah, it's been about a week. But I remember liking it. It was another good episode, back-to-back good episodes. I love that Daredevil helped Bullseye. That just seems like Daredevil. He's just a good guy. He's a hero.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I love Daredevil.
He's the best.
Bullseye's a dog.
Bullseye's a dog, but he's a superhero. That's what he does. He goes back and he helps people.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were liking that he saves
exactly.
I was like, that's what you love. You love just people helping.
Because when he left, I mean, it was spoilers, whatever. When he left, I was like, no. Did they ruin this fucking character? But then he has a little flashback. And I'm like, yes.
I like the flashbacks a lot.
I liked it.
I wasn't sure how I was going to feel. Mm-hmm. The wig on Charlie Cox looked a little goofy.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But, it's all right.
Wasn't great.
It's okay.
The de-aging on Vanessa looked good.
Yeah,
It took me a little bit to actually realize it was de-aged.
Yeah.
And then come back, I was like, wait.
Yeah, I really genuinely was like, is that what she looked like in the first season? That's crazy.
First off, I thought it was just shots from the old season.
So did I, yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember this.
Yeah, I was like, no, they definitely didn't show her yet.
I know, I forgot about his other British sidekick, Fisk.
Yeah.
Forgot about that
what was
dude.
his name? I forget.
Stanley?
He was the man. Something like that. It was close to that. I don't remember.
I don't think I have
but
him in
I was happy to see him again. Because that guy's badass. It was cool seeing that Buck's kind of been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
Just doing shit for Fisk.
That guy was that guy Klein in the show?
Buck?
No, the guy that was...
No, I think they added him in.
For some reason, in my head, I feel like I'd seen him before. Maybe it was just from another project.
Yeah. But it was cool seeing Foggy back doing some cool shit.
He's such a great character. It's the one I feel like it's missing something, him not being in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like seeing him in it, I was like, oh, there's a little piece of it that's missing now.
Yeah, like I kind of understood the shock from season 1 of killing him off and saying like, all right, this is a soft reboot, but we're hard resetting some stuff. But still, I miss Foggy a lot.
I would have rather had Foggy stay than Karen at this point.
100%. Yeah,
can't bring up the dynamic duo like that.
No.
But yeah, no, I thought it was a really good episode. But just to help jog your memory a little bit,
yeah, please.
Vanessa's rushed to the hospital in critical condition, which is soon reported by journalist BB because
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel tells her.
Mm-hmm.
And I really thought this was the end of Daniel.
So did I.
I was fully belief. I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
He felt very Tony Soprano in this one.
Yeah, it was kind of funny seeing him go like
when he snaps in the car.
Oh yeah, that was 100%. But it was funny seeing him be like on the other side of what Tony Soprano was usually doing.
Tony would do to people.
It very much felt like Adriana and Silvio in Sopranos, like when all that goes down.
Oh, is that who kills her?
Yeah,
I can't remember who killed her.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
That was the one thing I got spoiled about that show.
I didn't get anything spoiled for me.
I was sitting. It was
I
Sean
watched
Molesky.
it way after you guys too.
Yeah, it was Sean Molesky. Because I told him I was watching it, and then it wasn't on purpose at all. But I told him I was watching it, and he was like, "Oh my god, Adriana's death is so good." And I was like, "Fuck." Yeah.
You know, the only thing I got spoiled from in like any TV show I've watched is the Red Wedding.
Really?
It's the only thing I've ever gotten spoiled.
Oh.
And they called it the Red Wedding, so I was expecting to go through episodes and see the Red Wedding, but it's not called that.
The Reigns of Castamere.
Yeah, so it still got my ass. I had no idea it was coming. But going from there, Daredevil tries to help Poindexter, who wishes to be left to die, and then they're cornered by the task force at the church, and that's what we talk about. We get the nice flashback of Foggy explaining mercy and everything to Daredevil, well, to Matt in that scene. And he goes back and decides to help him, which I also agree. It felt very much in the character of Daredevil.
Yeah.
I would have felt a little worse if he didn't go back and help him.
100%.
Even though I fully got what Bullseye was trying to get across. He's like, now we're even.
Yeah, but he's wrong. He is wrong.
Yeah, but
like it's not even.
Eye.
Huh?
Eye for an eye.
Makes the whole world blind.
Actually, he still got one eye.
Well, I guess Daredevil's blind, so he probably hears that and he's like, yeah, so. All right, now you can be a badass superhero.
Yeah, but he's in a very different situation
Yes.
being blind.
Yeah,
It's
you
always
got
fun to think about.
toxic goo.
Like in my head as a kid, I was like, "Oh, he grew up blind. Like he was always blind." And they
No.
like, "No, he had
Yeah, you
acid
got hit
dumped
by
on
an
his
acid truck.
face."
It's horrible.
It's the worst way to become. It would not be worth becoming a superhero, especially now
Yeah.
we don't got no powers. You're just taking beatings from people.
Yeah, he's just good. And then you got to be trained by a
Another blind person,
weird ninja blind guy named Stick.
and then you're chased by the hand,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you just get a hot chick named Electra.
and then
Then she tries to
kill
kill you. Like a lot, and she does it.
Yeah, then we get to learn more about Lionel and how him and Foggy knew each other from when they were younger because he was friends with his brother. And this is what ends up getting Daredevil to go back and save Poindexter because he knows he needs to show mercy and not everything has to be an absolute. And that's what he's been taught all these years, which I like because we talked about like that. It felt like the church was missing a little bit in this show.
Mhm.
And this episode really leaned into like
Yeah.
the ideas of that.
It just is who he is. Like that's where he was raised. That's what he was raised on. It's always going to be a part of his character. Just who he is.
Sometimes I write things too small, so I'm trying to like zoom in.
Oh yeah. You need those old people settings.
Dude, I really do. And we see the whole scene, which was one of my favorite scenes so far in the show, was the scene with Foggy and Lionel, and he gives him the money, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Go." He's like, "There's still stuff left for you in this world," and all that.
Yeah.
Even though on the same side, I was thinking about Matt. I was like, "Do you know how pissed I would be if he gave away my money?" I think I've been saving this money so we can leave here, and you just gave it to some terrible human being. But then
Well, that's the point.
you gotta show mercy.
It's the whole point. He's not a terrible human being. He just had a rough go. He still got a chance to be good.
I know. Wonder if he went on to do anything good in his life.
Probably not, but you know, Foggy thought so that's fine.
He
the
used
thought
that
that
money
counts.
to buy a gun and rob someone.
Yeah.
But then going from there, we go.
Gay.
Go.
I like to think he went and found his brother and lived a good life. He
His
went
brother's
to
actually a gangster too.
they went to Tahiti. Went and raised. He was a good uncle to his brother's kid.
Tahiti?
Tahiti.
That's not where they are, is it? I thought they were like upstate. Wait, Tahiti?
Yeah, I was saying I hope they went to Tahiti.
Out of all the places they could go, Tahiti.
It's a nice place.
I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
I feel like Tahiti has like terrorist organizations or something.
Tahiti's a beautiful place. Ask Agent Coulson, dude.
Oh,
Tahiti's a wonderful place.
I don't know. I thought
You gotta
Tahiti was a bad
genuinely,
place.
you would like Agents of Shield.
Yeah, but then it gets like crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, but just cut it off after like season 4 or 5. Because remember, the first season is when Winter Soldier was coming out. So Hydra takes over, and you see it from the inside of Shield. It's awesome.
See, that part's cool.
It's so cool. Just watch season
But
1.
I don't want to watch a show just to turn it off before it ends.
Trust me, there is an ending that I will tell you when you get there, and that's the end of the show.
It's
Everything
like,
after does not
it's
matter.
like what we say about men. If you turn it
Yes,
off,
just
when
turn it
you're
off
driving
here
and
when
look
you
at
see the stars. Turn it off, and it's a great movie.
ends.
Yes, when so and so does this thing, turn it off, and the show's over.
Do I get to see Ghost Rider?
Yes, you got to see Ghost Rider.
Okay.
It's good.
I love
Ghost Rider's
Rider. Ghost Rider is a better
Yeah.
superhero than most of the MCU.
Yeah, Ghost
I want
Rider's
to see
awesome.
Ghost Rider.
And the guy who plays him, I always forget his name. He's
Something
really good.
Reyes, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or is that his
something.
character.
Well, I think the character's name, but I think the actor's
oh
name
no,
is
it's
Reyes
Garcia.
too.
Garcia.
I think they're both Reyes. I could be wrong, but he's really good as Ghost Rider. CGI is not great, but it's ABC Family. So what are you gonna do?
Wesley.
Wesley.
That's
That's the
Fisk's
Fisk
henchman.
guy.
That's how we learn about.
Agent Carter is very good too. It's only 2 seasons.
Is it actually good or was it good when you watched
It
it?
was actually good.
Have you rewatched it?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
But I remember it being good.
You were like 13.
So
Our opinions on things from when we were 13 and now have definitely changed.
yes, Godzilla 2014 is still a masterpiece. Okay,
That is mad. That's actually when I was 13.
it's still a great movie.
But yeah, we learned Wesley hires.
I was
God, what's the hitman's name?
Buck?
Buck. He hires Buck to kill McCoy. But then he eventually gets to get away. He goes.
Wait, who is it? McCoy or Lionel? Or is it Lionel McCoy?
Yeah, Lionel Ray McCoy.
All right, you said both. You confused me. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, Lionel McCoy.
Perfect.
Wesley hires Buck to kill him.
Yes.
But then Fogg gives him the money, and he's going to go up to Albany to see his brother. But then it turns out we cut back to Buck driving up with Gandolfini. He thinks he's going to die. All this, like, buys the shovel, the saw, and gives this whole speech. Like, I promise I'll do whatever it takes not to die. Like, I won't do anything. I've done everything right. And they were actually up there to kill, bury Sava's body, which I thought was a very good twist because I really did think they were going to kill him.
Yeah, and it makes total sense they were doing that. I completely forgot, like,
they killed him.
Yeah, that they killed him. That they had to get rid of his body. But yeah, that's the whole stuff with all the stuff with Daniel and Buck was really good.
Yeah,
because I genuinely thought he was just going to shoot him.
I love the guy who plays Buck.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very good.
He's just
very similar to a character we're going to talk about in The Boys, like the dead eye look of Homelander.
Yeah.
Buck's very. I wouldn't mind him being Bond.
He's good looking, dude. Yeah,
to him.
He's fine.
I'm very excited to hear who's playing Bond. I love Jacob Elordi. Do not pick Jacob.
He's not James
Can't
Bond.
be 6'7" and be Bond.
No, you got to be a little. Be like 5'8" to 6 foot is like the
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. It's James Bond now. Could you imagine James Bond Ethan Hunt movie though?
That'd be pretty cool.
Feed families.
Damson Idris should be Bond. I'm sticking with it.
It's a good choice.
He's so suave.
Idris Elba's too old now. He would have been great.
That's what Damson's for, man. He's clean, suave. Yeah. Played a gangster from L.A. in one show.
Yeah. I even like that rumor kind of went by the wayside, but Kingsley Ben-Adir was a good choice too.
Who the hell is that?
He was the guy. He was the bad guy in Secret Invasion, which is it's so bad. That's
the older guy.
No, you're thinking of Ben Kingsley.
No, Ben Kingsley. I know who that is.
All right, good.
I'm talking about the guy who's also a bad guy in The Dark Knight Rises. He's the American guy. I was like, why is he playing Bond?
Oh, that's Ben. No, wait. Ben
Kingerly or something? No,
I forget what his name is.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, Ryan's looking that up. As the episode continues, Vanessa wakes up from her surgery.
This guy.
Oh, yeah, I like that guy.
There were rumors from like right after No Time to Die. People were saying him. Then he kind of fell off.
I feel like Aaron Taylor Johnson is the favorite now.
Yeah, I don't love him. I don't love it.
I like him more than Callum Turner. I can't do
Callum Turner.
You know who Callum Turner is. He's
Callum Turner.
Dates Dua Lipa.
Does he? Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Honestly, I like him more than Aaron Taylor Johnson.
See, he's a little too tall though.
How tall is he?
I feel like he's like 6'5".
6'2".
Oh, he's not too tall.
That's perfect.
I feel like he always plays.
Yeah,
he's always a tall guy.
No, he's got that like mildly weird looking British face. It's perfect.
Or Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal could do it.
He could. He's got good range.
I'm kind of a Callum Turner guy now.
Oh boy.
Dude, this
people want Callum Turner.
This picture right here in the white suit.
They want him to be Batman.
This looks like Bond to me. That's James Bond. That does
look Bond. Damson Idris looks like Bond to me.
Damson Idris looks good.
He's got the earrings, the jewelry. He just got like a swag to him. Like Bond's got to have. But as I said, Vanessa wakes up, but she's showing signs of confusion, and she's asking for pineapple juice, which Fisk tells her that she's been allergic to. And as soon as this scene started, I was like, oh, there's not a chance in hell she's alive at the end of this.
Yeah. I thought she'd be dead by the beginning of the episode. I thought she was just going to be dead, and Kingpin would just go on a rampage. But I kind of really liked having this like final episode.
It was also nice seeing Fisk have like a human side to him.
Yeah, because that was always his anchor. His humanity was Vanessa, but now that's gone. Oh boy!
Yeah,
I mean, God knows what's going to happen.
It's going to be bad for Matt Murdock.
Yeah, it's going to be bad for both of them. I mean, it's just I don't know what it's going to come down to now. It's clearly the unfortunate thing is that this season is clearly not going to have an ending of its own. It very much feels like this is just going to lean into season 3 and just have it be continuous, which like I understand when there's multiple seasons to a show planned out, you have to have like through lines and through stories. That makes sense. We've said it before on the show. I want each season to be its own chapter within a story.
When you have to take a year off now, by the time we get there, I feel like I'll forget some of the stuff that happened.
Yeah. It's going to feel like we're in like the middle of the story and there's just a year-long break, which sucks. Like yeah. You have to finish the stories of individual seasons while having the through lines of a series, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like these last episodes have been so good, but what's looming over my head is that how close we're getting to the end.
Yeah.
And without a full finished concept to this season. I know it seems like they have an idea for the entire series, like how it's going to go and lead into the future MCU.
Yeah.
But it just feels like we're kind of like cool stuff. City's kind of turning on Daredevil more than they are Fisk. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, they could. There's still what, 3 episodes left? 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also confirmed Jessica Jones is in 6.
Oh, they
So
did.
she is coming up, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I just hope it's not like a 2-second thing just to set up.
It will be. She's gonna be in it for 15 seconds, and then I'll be back. She's gonna walk away just before she jumps off the building. Like, I'll be back in season 3. It's like, what did you say? Season 3
March
what?
27.
yeah. March of 27. I'll be back with all of our friends.
Oh, speaking of the MCU, like the future, what do you think about that they're re-releasing Endgame with new scenes that tie it into?
So stupid.
Okay.
What you're retconning things to make it where these scenes are really important to Doomsday. What do you mean?
Yeah, how much time is that being added to this movie? Is this like 4 minutes?
Yeah, is it going to be like a full scene, or is it going to be like, I don't know, are you going to change the colors of some suits to make it like, oh, maybe that's some multiple. I don't know. It's going to be weird.
Yeah, and
I don't understand.
To me, it feels very much like that they're taking everything that's happened these last 6 years and kind of just pushing it to the wayside.
Yeah.
They're like, we did such a bad job writing since Endgame that we now need to have people go back to the theaters to watch Endgame to set them up for Doomsday.
Yeah. I'm not going to the theater. I'm waiting until it comes out on Disney Plus, and
I might still watch it in theaters.
I don't. Then tell me what happens, because I'm either gonna read or watch a video on what's added and what's new. Because if it's a full scene, fine, I'll watch it when it's fucking bootlegged. Because fuck that, pirating movies is bad. When they're doing some bullshit like this, I'm pirating that shit.
Movie.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Or just wait till it comes out on Disney Plus. It's just stupid.
I agree.
It's so dumb.
I completely agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But continuing with that sequence, Vanessa continues to ask Fisk to repeat the story of how they met, which we now know was because Wesley arranged that Fisk would use the art gallery as his front with all of his money and his mob ties and everything like that. Then all of a sudden, she starts to go very weak, and she ends up dying in the room, and Fisk screams, and then the episode ends.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good episode. I really liked the Fisk and Vanessa storyline, which I thought was going to feel annoying, like while I was trying to watch Foggy and all that. But it worked really well because it was all about like people being human no matter what they've done. Because not saying that Fisk deserves mercy, which he does deserve mercy, I guess. That's like the whole thing. But that he doesn't deserve to be forgiven, but he's still a human being through all this.
Yeah, and that's the same with Bullseye, and that was the overarching thing of this episode. Yeah,
it was a good episode. It really had some emotional depth to it instead of relying on like the action pieces or like a quick 5-minute fight scene. It was really good. It was well written. It was well acted. I didn't have anything that stuck out to me like the first couple episodes on like the negative side.
Yeah, these past 2 have been very, very good. I'm hoping that it was just the first 3 episodes were slow, and now we can really finish strong with 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, do we think Punisher shows up? I know we talked about it before. It really doesn't seem like they're setting it up for him to show up.
No, I don't think so.
I guess he's going to be dealing with whatever's going on in his hour-long special, which comes out in less than a month.
Yeah, May something.
May 14th, I think.
Sweet.
Very excited.
I am too.
Is there anything else you want to add about Daredevil?
No, I can't wait to see Jessica Jones pop in for a few seconds and leave. And then next season we get to see all the boys.
Is that my phone or yours?
It's both of ours.
It is.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Luke Cage come back. Iron Fist with good writing might be awesome. I love Luke Cage. The first season of Luke Cage is so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
When the dude punches him, snaps his wrist. I just remember that was in the trailer, and I was so hyped.
I always forget it's Mahershala Ali is the bad guy too.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, but he's good.
He is good. Mahershala Ali's always good.
Yeah,
except Jurassic World Rebirth
and Blade. That's also because we heard his voice one time.
Yeah, we didn't really get to see him as Blade.
Yeah.
Only ever gonna be one Blade.
Retarded.
No, retired.
Retired. Oh.
Trying to get me canceled by Disney again. Moving on, we're going into The Boys, Season 5, Episode 3, Every One of You Sons of Bitches, by Karen Javola. I'm going to say that's how you say your name. If it's wrong, I'm very sorry.
It's close.
But another really good episode. I feel like there was something in the beginning of this episode I didn't love. Oh, dude, I said last episode. This show's like The Simpsons right now with Real World.
Yeah, they're just predicting the future. I don't know how Eric Kripke has a time machine. He's got some sort of fucking sleeping beauty like magic mirror. He's like magic mirror on the wall. Show me who's the dumbest of them all. Just show me what's gonna happen. Show me all the dumbest shit that's gonna happen next year so I can write it now and we can laugh. All right?
It is
Because
so
it's
funny.
on it. It feels like a General Hospital like daily.
Yeah, they're
thing,
filming it right after.
But it's I don't know.
They've been
how
done
he
a
wrote
year
this.
and a half on it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Though as soon as it went down the Jesus lane, I was like, "Oh my god, they're really going." And then in my head, I was like, "Oh, this was filmed way before."
Yeah, it's insane.
But yeah, this episode had a really great start with the vault cleaning up Soldier Boy's image, and I love the Homelander's like, "He's my dad."
Yeah, I love Soldier Boy being like, "You dumb motherfucker."
He genuinely is one of my favorite characters in the show. Like
Soldier
beginning
Boy or
to end.
Homelander?
Homelander might be.
Homelander's one of the best
But
characters.
Soldier Boy, with only being in a season and a half now, of these 5 seasons, every time he says something, it's funny.
It's perfect. Yeah, Jensen Ackles just nails it.
Oh, he's like, "You're the wettest boy."
Yeah.
It's so good. Please don't clip our new clip version of our most recent time. Please don't clip that.
No, clip that.
Just me going, "The wettest boy."
Clip that one too. And clip him picking his nose.
I'm scratching my nose.
That's close enough. Did you see the video of I forget the kid's name, the kid who plays Ryan? He was
watching it with Gary Busey's son.
Yeah.
He's like my threesome with Gary Busey.
It's so funny.
So funny. But yeah, they make officially a member of the Seven, and then they reveal that the reason why Homelander.
When did he have a threesome with Gary Busey though?
How old is Gary? Gary Busey's old, man.
Well, I know he's old, but when did Soldier Boy go down? Like the flashback where he beats up Noir. Was that like 60s?
Yeah, that Gary Busey might have been around.
He might have. He wasn't famous in the 60s though, right?
Hey man, they met.
He just found some kid in like New York and was like, "Want to have a threesome?"
Maybe,
yeah. Fuck it. He's like
in the 70s, Cold War.
Yeah, it could have been the 70s.
Still wasn't super
Gary
famous
Busey.
though.
No,
Yeah,
but
I wonder.
Still a funny joke. Oh, well.
It's still a really good joke. But then Sage reveals why, as I said, Soldier Boy didn't die from the virus, and that's because he has V1, which grants immortality, which only...
Gary Busey's 81?
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought he was 82.
I didn't know he was that old. Gary Busey rules, though.
He's something. Can't say he rules after he just got found guilty on sexual...
Did he?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I didn't know about that.
He pled guilty.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Dude, the court case was on Zoom. Gary Busey looked so bad.
Oh, he's been looking crazy for a long time. Well, I guess he's also... How old is his son that he's watching The Boys with?
I mean, Al Pacino has a 3-year-old.
Al Pacino does have a 3-year-old.
That baby might be younger than 3. But I'm going to continue with
Al
the boys.
Pacino's got a young boy.
We also find out, of course, that Homelander does not have the V1, even though he's the son of Soldier Boy. He just has the basic compound V. And this causes Homelander to then have a hallucination of Madeline Stillwell, which seeing her back was such a nice sight because she is so good in season 1.
Yeah.
And she's telling him that he needs to rid all of his haters and starlayers from this world. No matter if it's skinning people alive from their families, ripping a baby from their mother's stomach, and so on and so on. Please, YouTube, don't ban us for saying that. But it was a really good scene. And just calling himself the Messiah and then the light from her breast when she lifts her shirt. It's just such a good scene. It was really funny. And that they need Stan Edgar to help create this. Find the V1 for him.
Yeah.
And then we meet up with the boys who have located a base where V1. They locate a base where V1 might be located, and then Homelander is trying. Butcher's trying to convince Ryan to kill Homelander by using the virus, but it's enough that it would kill Butcher and Ryan in the process, which none of us want to see because I definitely don't want Ryan's character to die. That kid's been through so much shit.
Yeah, I don't want Ryan to die.
Yeah,
I thought he did.
I'm not gonna lie, I spoiled it for myself.
Really?
Yeah. I saw a clip of it on Instagram. I was looking at boys' stuff. Wait.
Yeah, I fully thought he was dead. Yeah. What were you looking at? I thought he was dead until he kind of like twitches his eye when Butcher's like picking him up. I fully was like, oh, that plan didn't work.
Yo, great scene, by the way, that we'll get to when we get to that part of the episode.
Yeah.
But that was a really good ending to the episode. Then we see Zoe Newman reunites with her father Samir finally after all this time that's passed, which was nice. Even though it kind of put a hole in the whole story that Butcher told Samir. Then they decide to destroy the virus before fleeing, which, first off, I get you don't like Butcher. Why would you destroy the virus?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
need it.
but it would also kill his daughter.
Yeah, but it also stops Homelander.
It also kills his daughter.
Only if she's around.
Not really. If it spreads as far as they like, if it gets out and spreads, then
Yeah.
it's gonna kill every soup on the planet.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Does this not have a better version of X-Men Last Stand feel to it?
I can kind of see it.
Like they're trying to get rid of all the mutants. So.
Yeah,
Yeah. Also, me and Ryan played a Roblox game last night.
great opening. I always forget how good the opening with Archangel is.
It's a good scene. But me and Ryan played this like liminal space detective game. Really fun until the very end. It was all a dream. It was very stupid.
Yeah.
But I still, for the one door on like the 5th level we're playing, just says no mutants.
Did it?
Yeah. No idea why it said that.
Hmm.
But it said no mutants. And I was like, X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when Connor joined the call and you were like, shut up, Connor. I'm trying to do Tetris.
God, X-Men is so funny how it's like some random kid is born with the most incredible power. The power to just cure cancer with a touch, and some asshole freak like what?
But then
fuck?
Captain America injects himself with needles and they're like,
Yeah, they're like,
yeah!
he's a hero. It's so funny. It's just,
It is really funny.
yeah.
At Edgar's bunker, the Deep, Cindy, Dog Knot, and Black Noir 2. I didn't realize that his name is in the thing now, Black Noir 2, with 2 eyes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They arrive to capture Edgar.
I think it's Black Noir 3 now. I'm on the train.
You're on the train with me?
I'm on the train. It's a different guy.
So do I.
Whether it's a Homelander clone or if it's new, I don't know.
It's a Homelander clone.
I hope it is.
I think it'd be so much more fun to do it that way.
Hmm.
I don't know, but I kind of hope there's a way it's the original guy. In some,
yeah,
just because I would want to see him and Soldier Boy get
yeah.
there.
I mean, Soldier Boy fucked him up pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
Homelander ripped his organs out, but he's right there. He was in the 7 Hall or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
they can help him. He's in 7 Tower.
Yeah, they could have fixed him.
Yeah,
it's definitely a Homelander. They wouldn't have him be silent.
Yeah,
if it wasn't something.
He's hiding something.
Yeah. But then the Deep betrays Noir to make sure he gets the credit for capturing Edgar, which I thought was a really good scene. I thought he was going to unmask him because he's been like questioning why he's so quiet recently.
Yeah. I wouldn't be questioning why he's quiet if the Deep hasn't been bringing it up like every episode.
Yeah.
He's been like, you used to talk a little bit, man. What's going on? Like,
he was so funny when he talked.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it was
the last
so
season
different.
when Homelander told him to kill the guys with the baseball bats, and he's like, really? Like, are we actually doing this, guys?
When he would just pass out during the 7 meetings in the last season.
Yeah.
It was so good. Yeah, like he hasn't fallen asleep or anything. It's 100% not that guy.
Yeah, has to be a different person.
That guy's gone.
That guy's definitely dead.
But yeah, he throws a grenade into the car that is like has gas in it, and it knocks out Noir and Edgar, and then he tosses Noir out of the car and drives away.
Yeah.
Maverick, who works with Edgar, is the son of Translucent. Is told that Homelander killed his father by Edgar, but then Maverick wants to help the boys, and he goes to like stop them. Dog Knot, the Deep, and Noir, but he's then told that Huey was actually the one who killed him. And also, they showed they showed a recap. It was in the recap at the beginning of the episode. I forgot how cool of a scene that was, like blowing them up and everything. They look so good.
Oh yeah. Season 1, yeah, it did.
Because that was the end of the first episode that he blows them up, wasn't it?
No way. It was
the end of the first episode is when they capture him.
Yeah. When they like Butcher drives the car through the shop.
Great scene though.
Yeah, it's awesome. He shoves the wire up his ass and knocks him out.
That's a really. This show is so good. I don't think there's a bad season of The Boys.
No, I kind of remember season 2 falling off a little bit.
It's a little.
It wasn't as good, but it was. I mean, it's still good.
Yeah, I mean, like when we watch other shows and we're like, yeah, it's better than most of those shows.
Yeah, 100%.
It's probably the best thing we reviewed on the podcast. I feel like consistency wise.
Yeah.
Because I mean, The Last of Us.
Season 2 wasn't good.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon season 2 was not as good. Night of the Seven Kingdoms doesn't have a season 2.
Not yet.
Yeah. It will be great though.
Hopefully.
please.
I can't remember anything. I don't think we. Oh, Alien Earth. It's only one
It
season.
fell off.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Yeah. So I mean, it's such a good show. I mean, we've been doing the boys reviews for a long time.
Yeah.
But going back to the actual episode, so then once Maverick finds out, he goes to fight Huey in a really cool fight. Because anytime someone fights someone invisible, it's always a really interesting fight scene.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out, do you think they filmed that with a guy in a green suit? Or do you think that he was just swinging at nothing?
I saw I saw, it wasn't them filming the actual scene, but I saw like the Jack Quaid practicing it. It was just him holding a golf club, just throwing himself into a wall.
Really?
Like, just him just dancing around. It was hilarious. Yeah.
That's even more impressive because that
Yeah.
must be so hard to film.
Yeah. I wonder if they do that and then they have a guy in a green screen and
Like
they kind of
moving
like
around with him?
superimpose it, like the two different shots over each
Yeah.
other. That might make sense.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looked really good in the fight. And then, of course, the bald kid shows up and blows up Maverick.
They're scary.
Cindy.
Cindy?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, that whole story she tells, I couldn't tell if that was real or she was playing a joke on them.
Well, it clearly wasn't real, but in her head, it might be real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never know. It could be
Batshit
real in the
insane.
boys' universe.
Yeah, you can tell why Homelander likes him.
Batshit crazy.
Will listen. Will end anybody you ask them to.
And then Starlight snaps Cindy's neck, which was
Good.
Yeah, it's cool to see Starlight getting back into the action a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because she didn't have powers last season.
Yeah.
Until the very end.
Until the very end, they came back.
So it was nice to see her actually show up and do some stuff.
Mhm.
Even though I thought Huey died for a second. There was a quick second in my head that I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no
I was
way.
fully like, oh, they're actually, like, they weren't lying. Like, and everybody's on the chopping block.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
didn't, though,
but-
and I was very happy because I really don't want Huey to die.
Mhm. I was kind of surprised Maverick got just popped like that,
Popped.
though.
Him and his dad.
Yeah. Because he didn't
Explosive
do
ends.
anything wrong.
I mean, he was trying to kill Huey.
Huey killed his dad.
Yeah, his dad deserved it. Dad was not a good guy.
He wasn't, but he was gonna let Huey go.
He was going to let Huey go.
Probably not, though.
Yeah,
He was definitely going back.
He would have went and told Homelander, like,
Yeah.
this guy captured me.
Huey would have been skinned alive. But
Yeah, wasn't he like a peeping Tom?
I think he was.
Yeah, and he was like touching himself and like.
Oh yeah, because remember he was waiting. He was in the bathroom in season 1.
Yeah, he's naked.
Starlight.
Yeah.
And then Maeve walks in. He's like, translucent, get the fuck out of here. He's like, all right, fine.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't show himself.
Yeah,
He's like,
just
you can hear
he's
his
hiding
feet
like in a
and-
stall.
yeah.
Yeah. Just watching her.
So, as I said, Cindy then is killed by Annie, and then the episode comes to a great ending. Is Ryan goes to confront Homelander about Becca, and he straight up just asks him. He's like, "Did you rape my mother?"
Hmm.
And Homelander tries to say it wasn't. They had just had an affair. So they've never actually
he
confirmed
said-
it, right? I think
Like
from
you
viewing it,
know,
you're like,
but yeah, Homelander's never admitted it. He just keeps saying the same, like, "Oh, she came on to me." It was,
Yeah.
you know, but no, I don't believe that at all.
yeah, and I did like that they kind of give you as close as they've given us a direct answer.
Mm.
With Ryan be like, your heart's beating fast.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I thought you were. He's like, I can't believe you're accusing me of this.
Yeah.
Ryan puts up a good fight for about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yeah, no, probably not that long, but you know, he tries.
But then Homelander gets on top of Ryan and just proceeds to punch the shit out of him. Ooh.
Mhm.
But I also was thinking, I was like, this shows how tough Ryan is. Like, he is strong. Because, I mean, Homelander looked like he's really throwing these punches.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he's trying to hold them back.
No, I think Homelander wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Like Homelander was done with him.
Yeah, he has
It's
nothing
over.
to use him for because he said, he's like, if I get V1, then you don't have to take over for me.
Yeah.
But he leaves Ryan brutally injured. And as the boys plan to find the V1, Annie leaves because she can't take dealing with Huey almost dying, and it was easier for her to work by herself than with the team.
Mhm.
Deep takes Edgar to see Homelander, and the way Homelander like holds his face, and then intercut with Butcher holding Ryan's face was a very nice little side by side they were doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what Homelander does with Edgar.
I think he just wants his help with the V1.
Yeah, he just wants to find it, but
Yeah.
like, how's he gonna get that information out?
I mean, I would tell Homelander to get anything out of me. He doesn't need to touch me.
Yeah, but that's Stan Edgar, dude. If anybody can hold
Think
him
Mother's
down,
Milk kills him? Is that how he dies, you think? Think he shoots him?
Homelander or Edgar,
Edgar.
I could see it being like a mercy thing. I think.
Yeah.
Because they were clearly getting along to an extent. And
To an
then
extent, until he
Edgar
says
left her. Yeah,
Great
left her.
scene also. We completely skipped over that. But that
Mhm.
scene with Edgar and him when he's like, your father was he's like just a Harlem lawyer, was making these guys work holidays,
Yeah,
weekends.
overnight. Yeah, it's cool.
again, it kind of went into what like how power works in this world. It kind of
Mhm.
went so close to what we deal with now with big corporations
Yeah.
and everything.
But if you get a motherfucker who's just nose down,
Yeah,
works
they
hard,
can make
then
them.
make
Can
them
make
work.
them a lot harder to do what they're trying to do.
Hmm.
But yeah, so I would like to see Mother's Milk kill him because I feel like that's kind of what they were setting up with that him saying it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Uh, and then as I said, Butcher finds Ryan. That ends episode 3 of The Boys, which I think was my favorite episode so far. Just seeing Soldier Boy back in action,
Hmm.
just a cool character. Fucks Firecracker.
Yeah. I like that he straight up was like, I only did this to get back at Homelander, but that was pretty good.
Yeah. And he said the same woman's name twice. He said he's gonna take on a shit on her chest.
Did he?
Yeah, earlier in the episode, and then he says he's like, I haven't fucked that hard since. And he says the same woman's name,
Mm.
and she's like, I don't know who the hell that is. He's just so funny, and Jen Snackle is just so good.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
He makes me every time like I'm like, maybe he shouldn't be Batman. And I watch him this, I'm like, he could be Batman.
He could be Batman.
He's definitely not as muscular as he was, though. I feel like he's not as like jacked up as he was in the last season. It's also because he didn't want to do all that again. If he was like,
yeah, and it makes sense. He just woke up.
Yeah.
And he's,
because I mean that when he first shows up in season 3,
Mhm.
he is a unit.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear the story of what Anthony Starr said to him?
No.
He's like, so they tell me like I try and see like, oh, you got buff up a little bit. And he's like, okay, and he's like, so I went into the big like I think he said he gained 40 total pounds. I don't know how much muscle, but I mean he was huge when he showed up. And he's like, showed up, and Anthony Starr's like, wow, man, you really been working out? He's like, yeah. He's like, it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And he's like, I just tell him to add padding to my suit. And he's like, that's all you had to do. Anthony Starr might be just the toned down Homelander in real life.
Yeah, he kind of seems like it.
Yeah,
because
he
he's
seems
very
like a funny dude.
Yeah, he seems cool and funny, and then you're like, oh, you got arrested for beating a dude half to death in a bar, and you're like, all right,
and telling him I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, those New Zealand people, they're crazy. He's New Zealand, right?
I have no idea.
I think
he's Australian or New Zealand.
Yeah, he's one of those places. One of the people that play like with the stick and ball and just smacking around everywhere. What's that sport called?
Hurling?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's Irish, but
oh, I thought they play it too.
I don't think
Are they
so.
a rugby place?
Yeah.
Yeah, rugby.
Yeah, big rugby.
Oh, never mind. I can't talk shit.
What's the New Zealand team that's really good? The All Blacks. Yeah,
that's the team name.
Yeah, they wear black jerseys. They're the best team in the world. They go like exhibition matches and just kill everybody.
That's insane.
Yeah,
rugby's an incredibly hard sport. A kid of my kid that I always played sports with broke his neck playing rugby.
Really?
Was paralyzed for like months.
Damn.
Yeah, he's cool now.
You just toughed it out.
Shout out Luke. Not Luke Sprague.
Oh, I was gonna say.
This kid gave me a Mako baseball bat for free though. Shout out.
Nice.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to add about The Boys?
No, I mean I'm just.
Oh,
it's awesome.
What about the scene with Kimiko and Frenchie at the gas station? That was sad.
Oh yeah.
She wants
like I never want to have children. She's like, why not?
She wants 3 with a house by the water.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, I hope she gets it. I really hope that she doesn't die. That would suck.
It would suck.
She's such a good character.
She's gonna be fine.
How about we chill out with the porn? No.
No.
It's so good. But yeah, the show continues to just be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'm just excited to continue reviewing it. We do, Ryan won't be part of the episode because Ryan can't go. But shout out to Neon for our invite to go see Hokum tomorrow. It's pretty cool to get an email. Because I got an email and I was like, I haven't seen this email before. And I looked into the profile and it was Neon, like the logo.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh, shit. And then I went and it's at the AMC Theater in Center City.
Cool.
But yeah, it'd be cool to see Hokum tomorrow, a movie I'm super excited for. I didn't realize. Do you remember the movie Oddity I love?
Yeah.
Same guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and another movie he did called Caveat.
Cool.
Which also scared the shit out of me. Didn't realize he did Caveat and Oddity. And then I found out he's doing Hokum. I was like, oh shit, this dude's on like a run for me.
Those are all like Irish movies, right?
Yeah.
Hokum's in Ireland.
Yeah, and they're all very like they rely. Oh,
you dropped.
Oh my god, dude! It's always at the same time. Well, hopefully it kept saving the last couple times, so I'm gonna keep talking.
Just keep talking.
But yeah, so that'd be fun to see Hokum. So I know that would be a review. I saw The Mummy.
Yeah, I heard good things about it.
Fucking hot ass. It was the closest I've come to leaving a theater since Halloween ends.
What was bad about it?
Everything.
Yeah, I figured.
The 2 performances, the leads, absolutely dog shit. So
it wasn't cool seeing like a little girl be the mummy.
No, see, I actually was all the girl who plays her is actually doing a really good job
Okay.
because she's doing like very much physical acting in this one.
Hmm.
But who knows? It just wasn't good from beginning to end.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard decent things about Hokum. I heard it's pretty jump scare heavy, but a
Yeah,
lot of the jump scares are good.
yeah, they said it's a lot more than he's ever done in a previous movie.
Yeah.
Because Oddity had 2 jump scares and they scared the fuck out of me. So I'm really excited. So Joseph's going, bringing my little brother to the
Nice.
thing. He wants to see it. But yeah, you want to do our recommendations of the week?
Yeah, I'm doing The Pit. I'm knee deep in season 1. It's very, very good.
I'm gonna recommend The Rooster on HBO Max.
The Rooster.
Yeah, Steve Carell's
Yeah.
comedy series.
Nice.
It's caught up. It's so funny.
Is it?
It's very dry,
Okay.
so it takes a little bit getting used to. But it was really good, and I was really enjoying myself.